Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to remind everyone present that mobile phones must be switched off before the meeting, and the meeting is being recorded and live streamed. We only have one person speaking today, that is David Campbell. Would you please like to come and speak?
Good afternoon, Mayor and Councillors and Council staff. My name is David Gamble and I'm the Project Director at GHD, working on behalf of the applicant on the Plasifine Recycling and Reprocessing Facility proposal. I'm speaking against the recommendations from Council officers to oppose the proposed SST application for the facility. A key component identified in Council's draft submission is that there's a lack of strategic merit for the proposal. The site is located on industrial zone land and the use is permitted subject to consent. The proposal is consistent with state and council strategies and plans, including the Wingecarribee LSPS Draft Southern Highlands Innovation Park Master Plan and the Southern Highlands Destination Strategy. The proposal also responds to the detailed planning guidance provided in the MVEC DCP. Council is yet to provide evidence as to how the presence of a fully enclosed advanced manufacturing facility, which is the proposal, would discourage the establishment of biotechnology facilities in the ship. It is noted that ducts water heater manufacturing activities, which generate air and noise emissions, has existed for many years adjacent to ABR and the residents with no apparent ill effects. The proposal is responsive to the interface with its neighbours and transition from industrial to rural residential land. The articulated building design and extensive landscaping minimises any amenity impacts. This is in contrast to recent developments at Redfield Road, which have minimal landscaping and night lighting that can be seen shining brightly from as far away as Beaconsfield and Brookdale roads. Heavy vehicle movements would operate on major roads already approved for heavy vehicles, away from Moss Vale Town Centre to avoid impacts on local roads. Significant analysis and testing has been undertaken to ensure that any potential environmental impacts can be mitigated or avoided. This includes noise, air quality and water runoff. With respect to the perceived impacts of microplastics as outlined in the EIS and subsequent documents and reports, the potential for microplastics to be generated has been carefully considered. The facility will have dedicated fume air extraction equipment and filters to trap any small plastic particles. Any such plastic particles in the wash water would be removed by the on-site wastewater treatment plant before any water is discharged to the council sewer system. The proposed dissolved air flotation DAF system is highly effective in removing more than 90% of such particles, which would accumulate in sludge that can be safely disposed to landfill. The maximum volume of waste wash water which would be discharged on any one day is 10 kilolitres. This is less than 1% of the daily dry weather flow into Council's Moss Vale wastewater treatment plant. It is noted that domestic sewage contains microplastics from washing of clothes that are made of artificial fibres. Council advised GHD on the 8th of March 2024 that its current secondary treatment plant is effective in removing microplastics and that the upgraded tertiary treatment plant, which we understand is to start construction imminently and be completed in 18 months, will be even more effective. At less than 1% of the total inflow, any microplastics contained in the processed water from Plasifine will be insignificant compared to microplastics and fibres arising from other sources, including washing machines. As such, Plasifine's contribution of less than 1% will have no impact on the water quality in the Sydney drinking water catchment. The proposal has undergone extensive engagement with the community and has been assessed in detail by New South Wales government agencies. I note that Transport for New South Wales Health, Water New South Wales, Biodiversity Conservation, New South Wales Fire and the EPA do not object to the proposal and have provided draft conditions of consent, which are included in the recommendation presented to the IPC. There are no deferred matters in the assessment report on conditions of consent. A number of management plans need to be prepared, including in consultation with Council, which is normal for any SSD consent process. Planning for the Place Refine project commenced in 2020. At this time, Council's LEP and MVEC DCP 2008 were, and still remain, the primary planning instrument and detailed planning and design guideline regulating land use and guiding development at the site. The project is permissible under the current zoning and satisfies the objectives of the E4 industry zone, which
Thank you, David.
the efficient, pardon?
Have you got much longer to go?
A little bit.
Could I get you to wrap it up in about 20
Pardon?
seconds, please?
I wouldn't mind an opportunity to finish, given there are no other speakers.
I'd like you to wrap it up in 20 seconds. Thank you.
All right.
We would like to speak. Yeah, we weren't allowed.
Okay. So the proposal is consistent with the other existing industrial developments in the precinct, including dark saltwater manufacturing, Islebeck, crane manufacturing, and the Gun Lake concrete plant recently approved by Council, which has up to 35 heavy vehicles per peak hour compared to 5 heavy vehicles for the project using the same road. Now, this is my last statement. In relation to the draft ship master plan, it's unreasonable to expect a draft development application that commenced 4 years ago to have considered a master plan that has only recently been publicly exhibited. Notwithstanding the above, Pleasant Refine project is strategically aligned with Council's vision for the ship as an advanced reprocessing, manufacturing and research facility. I thank you for the opportunity to address Council on the proposal. We hope that you carefully consider the information provided and the merits of the project and its future contribution to the vision of the ship. Thank you.
Thank you, David. We will begin the meeting at 3:30. Thank you. So generally what happens is there's a period in which you can apply to speak. So apologies if you've missed that, but we'll make it more known to the public in the future. Correct. Correct.
Thank you. Did GHD have any matters raised just now?
No, the meeting will start at 3:30. Thank you. We'll be discussing that at 3:30. Thank you. That'll do. Thank you.